Buongiorno, I'm here in Milan. If you're new here, my name is Arlene. I am an American woman of a certain age who moved to Rome, Italy in 2008. And on this channel, we discuss all things Italiano, lifestyle, St. Martin, and Anguilla. And today's video is about my first week in my new apartment in Milan. I am very excited to be here. I'm not excited about the logistics involved in getting my furniture from Rome to Milan. So that's going to happen sometime next month. In the meantime, I'm going back and forth. I need to meet with painters because I'm going to be painting. And in this video, I will show you some of my apartment and the design decisions I need to make. Also, I was able to meet up with a bunch of friends. So while I was here, my friend Tamu was speaking on a panel for Grazia. They had an event at Villa Necchi, which is one of my favorite places in Milan. And so far so good. I'm very happy with my new place. My apartment is very quirky. None of the floors match. They're completely different. But that's okay. So anyway, I'm outside so you can hear all the noise around me. We switched utilities into my name. We got so much done on Friday in 2.5 hours. It would have taken us all day, maybe 2 days in a row to get all that done. It's beautiful today, full sun, first day like this. It has been pouring rain most of the weekend, and I am going to meet a friend for Aperitivo, and then afterwards I am going to a store to check out their paint selection to see if they have Farrow and Ball paint and what is the story with delivery and what else. It's been a really great trip. I'm very happy that I made this decision, even though it's a bit stressful, a lot of change. And here comes a tram, which is quite noisy. So I'm going to stop talking. So we went to Eni, and now we're at Vodafone, setting up my internet for my new apartment. Okay, so we just switched over the gas bill to my name. We had to come to this mall in the Lodi Metro area. I've never been over here. And they have a massive supermarket here. Please excuse the bright white walls and the harsh overhead lighting. I'm going to switch out that light bulb. And the walls are going to be painted Farrow and Ball Pigeon, which is a great color for an office, dining room, living room. It's a wonderful color. So I'm trying to figure out the layout of my furniture in this new apartment because it's very different from my apartment in Rome, which had a more of a open plan layout for the kitchen, dining, living room area. So originally, this was going to just be open, a bookcase on the right, bookcase on the left. And I was going to put my dining table, which is 120 centimeters, in this corner. So this apartment is very quirky, like the floors are different basically in every room. The reason I'm leaning against putting the dining table here is because then I have artwork that's going on this wall. It's a large piece, and underneath it was going to go a credenza, which I don't have. I was going to buy a longer credenza. I have a small credenza in my Roman apartment, which I'm going to put over here. And the reason why I need another one is because there's very little storage in this apartment. The kitchen cabinets, not many cabinets, and I need a credenza to put, plates, you name it. Also, I'm going to get a turntable, etc., etc. So if I put the dining table here, you see what the issue is. The credenza then would be completely off-centered. I feel like this dining table would kind of dominate this corner of the living room. and I don't know how practical it is. I don't want too much furniture in this room. It's not that big a room. My sofa is fine. The coffee table is glass, so it doesn't feel like heavy in the space. It's great. And I would put like one of the bookcases that I was going to put in the hallway, I would put over here. And then this light fixture came with the apartment, which, it's hard to tell the actual shade of green that it is, but it works. It's pretty. I'll keep it. What I love about this apartment are the indoor shutters, which we call scuri in Italian, and they just have a lot of character. Huge fan. So I also have the same in my bedroom, which I will deal with another day. But these are my thoughts regarding this room. And the color for this room is going to be Farrell and Ball's Oval Blue, which is a great color for a room that gets a lot of sun. And as you know, the summers are blazing in Italy, including in Milan. Just because we're further north doesn't mean it's that much cooler. And actually, it might be even hotter because we don't get the breezes that Rome gets. And it would be a good color, I think, to have in this room, and it would go well with the Farrell and Ball pigeon in the, what we call ingresso hallway. So I'm going to leave the kitchen and the bathroom alone for now. The paint color is the same, this very, very bright white. But the priority is figuring out this layout. I think the dining table in the hallway might actually look nice because then you have books on top of it, and then, I could get flowers, whatever, and you walk in and that's what you will see. That's the focal point of the room. I think that would work. I have to say, I don't want it obviously to feel too crowded, but since when I have people over, we would be in the living room, and I think it's more important that space feel open versus a room that you're just walking through, or that I would be working in, because that's basically going to be my office. So yeah, I have to think about it some more. I should probably add that the dining table is very simple. The base is this brass finish. It's a pedestal, so there are not a lot of legs, and the top is a darker wood. It's very pretty, very simple, and the more I think about it, the more I'm leaning towards putting it in this space. So I'm taking a break from obsessing over the floor plan in my new apartment to get a workout in. The rain has stopped, and it's pretty incredible when you turn the corner and you see this, even on a rainy, cloudy day. This is the very first Prada store. The Prada brothers started it. Fratelli means brother in Italian. There's another view of the Galleria. I'm now in the Porta Venezia neighborhood. I want to stop by this French bakery I've heard great things about. I might pick up a croissant. I have arrived. I don't know if I could take photos or videos inside, but I am curious to try their croissants. The almond croissant. We also have sandwiches and Coke. Okay, now I'm walking to another store. This is a very pretty street with all the trees. I'm not sure what neighborhood this is, but apparently this store is similar to our Lowe's or Home Depot. That store is fantastic. I need to get a membership card. Also, I think I'm in the Porta Vittoria neighborhood. I'm going to walk over to a very large Esselunga supermarket. Clearly I am in Porta Vittoria. Just finished lunch with my friend Michelle and her niece, and we cut through the park. We were talking the whole time, so I didn't take any videos. And they went off to go to the museum and check out the Brera area, and I'm walking over to the Swedish candy chip shop, and then I have to head back to my place, which is on the other side of town, and then meet my friend.
Cominciare Gucci, Bulgari, non so, qualunque Prada, cioè qualunque brand del lusso, ma del lusso vero che vi viene in mente, Tamu è ai loro eventi, fa pubblicità per loro, è amato.
Un'opportunità per me che come tutta la rivoluzione di media ci è voluto un po' di pensiero per capire che poteva essere una strada, e a quell'ora era
It's another cloudy, smoggy, foggy morning in Milan. It's supposed to rain all day today. It's Sunday. I'm on my way to meet a friend for a coffee, and it's not that close to where I live, but I decided to walk anyway because it's a pretty walk. I get to walk past buildings like this. So this is my first time here, meeting friend Jackie for coffee. Basically, I went to the subway to come into the store to buy a refrigerator. Inside the courtyard of a castle in the middle of a major city. This mocktail is delicious. Can't tell you what's in it, but it's really good. So we got some dumplings. We got one with meat and one with vegetable. I'm very excited to try this restaurant. It's the first time I've been here. I'm going to try this fried chicken.
Sì, se ho fatto la prova, guarda.
Good morning, it's Tuesday here in Milano. I am getting a workout in, going to go towards the Duomo instead of cutting through the park. My friend is taking me to different vendors, picking up a few business cards. My friend Jackie told me about this houseware store. Love that picture. And I fear this store is a bit dangerous. I mean, they have some things that I definitely need, but then they also have things that I don't need, but I would like to have. This is the Porta Nuova area where there are several skyscrapers. I like how you can walk across this fountain. I don't have a reservation. I'm going to see if I can sit at the bar and have some dinner before I hop on the tram and head back home. I am done with dinner. I'm going to catch the tram, and this is my last night in Milan. I'm going back to Rome in the morning, but I'll be back for a fundraiser that my friend is organizing for a very good cause. And I have to process the last few days because it's been a bit overwhelming, and I have been to Milan before. I've been to Milan many times, but you know, as a tourist or for work. But now that I'm going to be living here, that's a whole different story, and it doesn't seem real, which is a little weird. Last morning in Milan, I'm heading back to Rome in a few hours. I have enough time to do a quick loop in the park, jogging past the museum. It is freezing. I am not used to cold weather anymore after living in Rome, living in Los Angeles, spending the holidays in the Caribbean. So I need to remember my roots. I went to school in upstate New York. I'm from the Northeast, but all those years in LA and Rome have thinned my blood. I can't handle cold weather anymore. So they have a Christmas village up for the holidays. So they have a temporary ice skating rink, but they also have a small one just for kids. So cute. Anyway, I'm gonna walk through the Christmas village, which is here from November 15th until January 6th. We're walking past a very important house. It is the house of Babbo Natale, what we call Santa Claus in the U.S. So last time I was in Milan, the other week, they were getting ready for this village. I'll have to come back when it's open. I'm not sure what time and how late it goes. If you want some crepes, I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this is a merry-go-round. There are more stands to my left. There's the other side of the Natural History Museum. Now I'm going to jog back home and finish packing. So people keep asking me how I feel about my move. Okay, I'm not officially moving until next month. I don't have all my things, of course. I'm waiting for an estimate from the movers and a date for the move. But so far, so good. I need time to take it all in. It's been quite busy, intense, crazy few days, and a bit emotional when I got the keys. Even though I've lived in Italy a long time, Milan is so different from Rome in good ways and bad that it's a very big change. I mean, some people might say, well, what's the big deal? It's only 3 hours on the fast train, but it's a world of difference, and I think this move will be a really good thing for me. I feel it's a kind of a fresh start in a way after years of just so much grief and pain, just sadness. At some point I will do a video regarding what I like about Milan. I think I should do it after I've actually moved here and have spent some time. Also, I'm moving in the dead of winter, which I think is a good thing because I'm not moving when the weather is great and nice, and because that would definitely cloud your perception of the city, right? If you move at the best time of year. Moving at the dead of winter when it's gray and cold, smoggy, not pleasant, I think it's good. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If not, please subscribe. Hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm and will help me grow this channel. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Ciao for now from Milano.